I hate when I see people stealing. Think of all the people who work hard every single day for stuff they desperately need, just for someone to slap them in the face and steal what they worked so hard for. Well, fear not, everyday citizen, because heroes do in fact exist. You're probably thinking of like Superman or The Flash, but nope, heroes come in all shapes and sizes. Welcome back to Top 5 Central, everyone, where today we'll be looking at 5 kids who stop thieves in the act. Can you imagine being like 8 or 9 years old and stopping a thief? I mean, you gotta have some serious balls. Wait, you think you're man enough? Well, hit that like button and comment if you'd be able to take down one of these gruesome burglars. You're gonna have to start working out now if you want to be tough enough, but trust me, subscribing to us automatically grants you entry to the Salty Spittoon. Number 5. Normally, kids playing with guns while they're left home alone will be a parent's worst nightmare, but this time, it's actually something to be proud of. I mean, if this kid hadn't been brave enough to find his family's handgun and use it, this story could have ended up way differently. The 11-year-old was home alone when he started hearing noises in the house, and it didn't take him long to figure out that someone was breaking in. He saw the burglar, and the guy started yelling that he was gonna kill him, so the kid had no choice but to get the gun. By the time he got back, the burglar was leaving the house with a bag full of stuff, but that didn't stop the kid from firing. In fact, the little dude shot him 12 different times, and the last bullet shot the intruder straight through the leg. Obviously, that's the last time this guy is gonna steal from the house, and it's all thanks to the kid using Call of Duty as target practice.
That's right! Get no scopes! Get no scopes!
11-year-old Chris Gaither was home alone Wednesday morning when he heard a noise. Someone had broken into his house. Scared, Chris grabbed a 9mm handgun.
When he was coming downstairs and told me he was gonna kill me and F you, all that.
The intruder made it out the front door with a hamper in hand. That's when Chris started firing off bullets. As the intruder was to jump this fence, Chris's 12th and final shot hit the bad guy in the leg.
Number 4. Let's be real, the idea that someone could be breaking into your house while you're not home is a nightmare, but the fact that they could break in when your kids are inside, well, that's even worse.
He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up.
Unfortunately for this dad, 2 home invaders showed up to his house while he was out, leaving his eldest son and 2 younger kids to fend for themselves. Luckily, when the burglars knocked on the door, the kids immediately checked the security cameras and realized they didn't know who the people were. After that, the oldest son got him and his siblings to hide in a closet for safety, and even took a rifle in there for extra security. Now you're probably sitting there wondering why he would do that, but it's actually a good job that he did, because the burglars soon got inside and started hauling out items to a getaway car. Now they had no idea that the son had called 911, not until he was discovered in the closet by one of the burglars. Don't worry though, because the sight of the rifle made both thieves take off running, and the police were there just minutes later to make sure they were safe.
As 2 suspects pulled up to a North Las Vegas home, they didn't seem to notice the security cameras watching their every move. First, one man knocked on the front door, wondering if anyone was inside.
Just started up the stairs.
Turns out 14-year-old Andrew Mason was home with his 2 younger siblings. The kids looked at the camera footage, did not recognize the men standing out front, so they didn't open the door. But a few minutes later, the suspects found their own way in.
Number 3. When it's your own house being attacked, you have no choice except to swing into action. But the awesome thing about this story is that this kid, he could have ran, but instead, he stayed to help. Like this 12-year-old boy was the only customer in the shop when a man wearing a mask, sunglasses, and hat walked in, and he could tell straight away that the dude was up to no good. That meant he was totally ready when the man pulled out a gun. I'm not joking, he dived straight in and used a martial arts move to push a gun upwards and slap it away. I mean, clearly Jaden Smith over here was prepared for this, because Lil Karate Kid definitely saved the day. After that, even the shopkeeper jumped in to help. With the 2 of them fighting him off, the burglar realized he had absolutely no chance of winning, and ran away without anyone or anything getting hurt or stolen. Considering how different the story could have ended if the kid had just ran away, it's a pretty incredible story. But it would have been more epic if Karate Kid Boy did like a backflip kick to disarm the dude. Just saying. Number 2. So far, all the kids standing up to thieves on this list have been guys, but that isn't always how it goes down. I mean, this 12-year-old girl had never shot a gun before in her entire life, but she was able to take down a burglar when she was home alone. Basically, when she saw a stranger pounding on her door, she immediately called her mom, who told her to go get a gun and hide in the bathroom closet. That's what she did at first, but when she couldn't hear any noises, she thought the dude had gone and went to check the back door. This is where things get really crazy, because he was right outside the back door trying to break in. I mean, she hauled it to the closet just in time, but this time he got in and came straight to the bathroom where she was hiding. When she heard the light go on and the door handle turn, she knew what she had to do, and she shot him right through the bathroom door and hit the burglar, taking him down.
Kendra St. Clair says she stayed in the closet until she thought the coast was clear, so she went to check the back door.
And he was standing there trying to open it, and so I got really scared and I called 911.
She went back to the closet. That's when she heard the man in the house.
I think they're in the house. Okay, where are you right now in the house?
Okay, here's our honorable mention. Everyone knows that brothers and sisters can really get on each other's nerves, but the important thing is that when it matters, they're there for each other. I mean, this dad was doing the right thing and taking his kids to work with him instead of leaving them home alone, but if it wasn't for his son, his day could have ended a whole other way. Like, while the dad went to check on the back of the truck, a dude suspected of kidnapping jumped in the front, and the truck just started pulling straight away. I mean, it should have taken off completely, but for some reason, the dad had enough time to catch up and pull the guy out, and it was soon obvious why. I'm not joking. As soon as his son saw his little sister was in trouble, he dived into the front of the car and attacked the kidnapper. He literally held him down and punched him over and over, which gave the dad time to catch up to the truck. It just goes to show, boys might argue with their little sisters, but they'll still protect them.
Yano says within a split second, his truck began to pull forward with his 9-year-old daughter and 11-year-old son inside. He ran to the driver's side door.
I opened the car door. I saw my son holding the guy down with his left hand.
I just grabbed his shoulder and started punching his face, telling him to get out of the truck.
Number 1. Now, most of the stories on this list have been about kids facing off with their attackers, but the truth is, if you can get away, then that's always the better option. I mean, this 11-year-old kid came home and thought he was alone in the house, but there was actually a burglar walking around inside. Terrifying, right? Well, things got even more tense when the two of them came face to face, but the kid knew exactly what to do. He ran, stopping a neighbor's car and asking her for help, and then using her phone to call 911. Even after the attack happened, the kid was totally calm and collected, and he said he knew he had done the right thing. As for the thief, he said he was sorry he had put the kid through a stressful experience, but he couldn't be that sorry because he also stole the kid's cell phone on his way out before he was picked up by police.
You're watching surveillance video from inside a New Jersey home. Police say this man is an intruder casing the house, his face crystal clear. But when he's out of frame, someone else walks in. A young 11-year-old boy home from school, still carrying his backpack. He has no idea a stranger is in the house, but he keeps going back to the door as if he senses something isn't right.
And there's a video on the top 5 kids who stopped thieves. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss another video. We here at Top 5 Central really appreciate you watching. Honestly, we haven't been posting a lot lately because we've been working on improving our quality and just making the videos overall more enjoyable. I mean, we posted daily videos just about every single day for the last 2 years, and I just haven't been happy with the quality of it, but lately I've just been way more motivated to just do better content, and I'm really excited to bring that to you guys. So yeah, once again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.